Hello, everyone. Good morning. Appreciate you joining us today. I'm Lee Walsh with Radar Mortgage. Welcome to our workshop, Using ChatGPT for Real Estate. Our series of real estate business and marketing workshops are always 100% free. This is not a teaser course trying to sell you the real program. We've been told by a number of times by past participants that they've paid for workshops where they learned far less than participating in our workshops. And we want to keep that going. That's our intent. A little bit about Radar Mortgage, our sponsor. Radar is a full service mortgage shop. We finance primary, rental, and commercial properties, including fix and flip renovation, construction financing for investors. Our real focus is self-employed home buyers and investment property lending. So if we can help in that respect, we'd love to talk to you. If you're looking for a partner and not a vendor, we'd love to talk to you. So ChatGPT, it's the newest AI making headlines. You see it everywhere. I thought it was kind of funny that Elon Musk, who was one of the original investors of ChatGPT, OpenAI, their parent company, is saying it's very dangerous. People shouldn't use it. Be aware of it. After he got a few $1 billion for selling his share of it, now he's complaining about it. It just cracked me up when I saw that article. So how can ChatGPT help you in your real estate business, whether you're a wholesaler, a flipper, a real estate agent, a contractor, you're buying and selling property, anything that you do in real estate where you are communicating with people, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's by email or by website, even if you're trying to write out scripts that you can follow when you're having live conversations, what you'll find is, no matter how you're using this tool, it can help you save time. And that's what it's all about. If you think about one, the parts of those tasks that you don't like doing, and two, the amount of time some of those tasks take up, you'll find ChatGPT can greatly help you get through some roadblocks, writing any kind of content, or just the time it's going to save you. So what is ChatGPT? These are the things we're going to cover today, the agenda. What is ChatGPT? We're going to show you how this interface works, explain the interface to you, and show you how you can sign up for it. It is free, by the way. There is a paid version, but basic ChatGPT is free currently to all users. And then we're going to show you some use cases. We're going to go live with it and do some actual real examples and show you how you can use it. We record all workshops. If you would like a copy of the workshop, we're also going to have some giveaway documents that will, as we go through the workshop, you'll see how these docs will be beneficial. Ideas on how to create prompts, how to use ChatGPT. If you would like a copy of the recording and or any of the workbook information we're going to distribute later, just pop your name and your email address in chat, and we'll make sure that we get that to you. So a little bit before we get started, a little housekeeping. It's really just to make sure that your mute button is on. If it looks like this without the little slash through it, your microphone is on. You want it to look like that. You can do the same with your video, turn it on or off the same way. The second is the chat feature. If you have some questions, pop up on chat. Normally I have somebody helping me with these workshops. Today I'm on my own. I'm also on a brand new computer. So if you see a few screw ups, pardon the newbie on a new system. just pop something in chat. I'll try to check it from time to time and see if we can get your questions answered. If you are on a cell phone versus a desktop or a laptop, you get to those tools with the three little dots you're seeing on the screen, and that will then take you to this little window where you can then use the chat. So what exactly is ChatGPT? We asked ChatGPT, that's a tongue twister for me for some reason. We asked it, what are you? Explain it to me. And this is what we got. ChatGPT is a variant of the GPT language model that is designed for generating human-like text in real-time chat environments. GPT is a type of artificial intelligence, or AI. It's a model that is trained on a tremendous amount of text data and is able to generate a coherent and contextually appropriate response to prompts. And you'll see what I mean by coherent and contextually appropriate. I mean, it's spelling, punctuation, bolds, just everything it does is just about letter perfect in the responses. The simpler explanation is ChatGPT is just a chatbot that has so much data in it that it is able to generate responses to just about anything. See some people are entering their email in. Great, thank you. You begin by asking the chatbot a question or put in a prompt request. The official term is called prompts, which is really your question or the input that you put in that you want to get a response and output from. Currently, ChatGPT is free to all users. There is a paid version, and all the paid version does is guarantee you access. Once in a while, you'll get a message on the free version that says, I'm sorry, the bus is full. Come back later when there's a few open slots for somebody to use the system. And so I think you're going to see more and more ways where people are trying to monetize this. There is a new version of ChatGPT out. The original version was version, I believe, 3.4, and now ChatGPT 4 is out. The difference between the two, the original ChatGPT 3 had about 175 billion with a B parameters. That doesn't mean words. That could be whole paragraphs. It could be whole documents. It could be a simple definition of a sentence, but 175 billion parameters. The new version, which is out now, GPT-4, has 100 trillion parameters, improving the ability to mimic human behavior and speech patterns. Basically means GPT-4 will be much better at understanding what you're asking it to produce. But it's still all of the information and data that is in ChatGPT. They stopped putting new information in September of 2021. So everything that you get in output, in other words, you can't ask it a question of anything that happened after that date because it doesn't have the information. Something I tried, and we'll maybe if we have time, we'll test it a little bit later, is I asked ChatGPT to tell me how many homes were sold in the USA in February of 2023. And the response was, hey, I don't know that information because I stopped learning as of September 2021. There are some new tools that are just coming out. We didn't put them in this presentation yet because I don't think they're ready for prime time. But they're coming out with plugins and extensions for the two main browsers, Chrome and Edge. And the Edge browser, I was going to demonstrate it today, but it keeps crashing my Edge. So again, it's not ready for prime time. But when I asked the same question, and it gave me the response, because it will be able to search the internet. It'll be tied to your browser and be able to help you with search information, and then have access to that internet. So rapidly coming our way. So how big is ChatGPT going to be? If growth is any indicator, it took ChatGPT 1 week to gain more than 1 million users, 1 million plus users in 7 days. By contrast, Netflix, 168 weeks, Facebook took 40 weeks, and Instagram took 12 weeks to acquire its first $1 million. Hang on, let me turn this ringer off. There, sorry, phone ringing. So that gives you some idea of the current growth of the system. One of the things I asked when I was trying out the Edge version is how many current users does ChatGPT have? And the answer was in excess of 100 million. So since it came out, not that long ago, less than a year ago, they've gone from 1 million users to 100 million users. You know, I guess this very simple explanation of what ChatGPT is, if you saw the Iron Man movies, it's kind of like Jarvis that was always in Iron Man's head, no matter where he went, telling him everything that's going on, not only where he is, but in the world. It's rapidly working its way to become a true interactive digital assistant for you. Microsoft, Bill Gates, recently said that AI's impact on our lives will be as big as the PC and the internet. Microsoft believed so strongly in that they bought out some of the minor investors in ChatGPT. They put $10 billion into OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. Microsoft has begun adding the application to its Office suite and the Bing search engine. That's what I was telling you a little earlier that I was testing out. It's not quite ready. Give it a little time. There's already, if you go into both the Chrome browser and the Edge browser and search for the extensions that you can add, both have ChatGPT extensions. I've always been a little hesitant of whose software I'm actually putting on my computer. So personally, I'll wait a little while and let that work its way out, and let the dust settle and see which apps are really good apps. The big question for us is, how can you use ChatGPT in real estate? How can we start using this cutting edge tool today? 3 ways that you can use ChatGPT right off the bat. The first one is copywriting. I mean, how many people sweat and stress over writing copy? Whether it's for ad content, email, review requests, blog posts, whatever it's for, website copy, writing buyer seller guides, checklists. It's time consuming. And if you've ever done that in any length of time, my mental blocks on what you're writing is a real pain. I've been in the mortgage business for a few decades, but prior to that, I worked in advertising. I had about over a 10-year career in advertising, and did a lot of copywriting. I sold advertising and all types: radio, broadcast, print, direct mail, and all of that requires writing copy that makes sense and can sell. You'll find this tool is amazing for doing that. How would you like to never have to labor over writing a listing description or an email again? This tool, ChatGPT, can save you hours with things like property listings and a lot more you'll see here. Here's an example of what it can generate with just a few seconds and a one-sentence prompt. At the top is what we asked it, was the prompt. Write a listing description for a house with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a master suite with a jacuzzi tub, and a waterfall shower, a meditation room, a climbing wall, and a rooftop garden. It's descriptive, but it sure as heck isn't writing copy, is it? It's not something you can publish. So it answered, hey, here's a possible listing description. Welcome to your dream home. This stunning property features 4 spacious bedrooms, 3 luxurious bathrooms, an abundance of high-end finishes throughout. The master suite is a true oasis, complete with a jacuzzi tub, waterfall shower, and plenty of room to relax and unwind. But that's not all. This home also boasts a dedicated meditation room, perfect for quiet reflection or yoga practice, as well as a climbing wall that will keep even the most active family members entertained. And when you want to enjoy the great outdoors, head up to the rooftop garden where you can take in stunning views and beautiful surroundings. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Schedule a showing today and see for yourself all that this exceptional property has to offer. How long do you think it would take you to write that? And could you write it that well? Some could, some couldn't. That was the first go around. And so we just entered in the prompt box, looks good, but rewrite it, refine it. So there's what it did. And it rewrote it. I'm not going to read it to you again. But this rewrite shows a problem that using ChatGPT has, and that you have to be aware of when you use the tool. It took the liberty of adding a few home features that we did not give it. We did not tell it that there's a 2-car garage, a patio. So you do have to make sure that it is accurate still. You still have to read it through. You still have to proof it. I just could have typed in, hey, you added things. You added the 2-car garage and patio that don't exist. Rewrite it just like it is and remove those references, and it would have done it. So you'll probably never see somebody using ChatGPT where you're going to see an all caps ad, right? One of the other things you can do, a little pro tip for you, writing listing descriptions. They're always hard to do. Would we suggest create a form, whether it's using Google Forms or just a Word document, or you're a little more sophisticated to create a web form, but ask your seller to tell you all about their favorite features of the home, detailing them. If you can get that out of your seller, ChatGPT can write an amazing listing description, Facebook ad, you name it. And something that'll make the seller happy because you use their words. How about open house previews? If you're a realtor and you're selling a home, you're going to have an open house. And what a lot of people do is they will first do a showing for the neighborhood. Not everybody does it, not all the time, but a lot of realtors will do that. It's a good idea. Neighbors have family members. Maybe they want to stay in the same neighborhood and they like this new home better than their existing home. What we're going to do here, I think, is switch to live and start a new chat. And the chat the box that you showed, it was too small to read. So basically what we did, I'm going to type it in. And it just says, in a casual but professional tone, write a brief letter introducing a neighborhood property with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a master suite, jacuzzi, a rooftop garden just 20 minutes outside the city. I want to invite the neighbors to an exclusive open house preview of the property on Sunday, February 5th, 12 to 3. End with a call to action for more information. So let's pop that in and see what it does. So let me read that in case you can't read it. Dear neighbor, we hope this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. We're delighted to bring your attention to an exquisite property nestled in our charming neighborhood, which we believe may catch your keen interest. I'm just going to skim through it. Located just a mere 20 minutes outside the bustling city, this property offers a haven of tranquility without compromising convenience. To give you an exclusive preview of this exceptional property, we have organized an open house, gives the date and time. This carefully curated event will allow you to explore the property firsthand, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. We sincerely hope to see you at the open house preview, where we believe you will be captivated by the charm and allure of this exceptional residence. It's an opportunity you won't want to miss. Warm regards, sign your name. Not bad, right? I thought that was exceptional for the first go around. You know, I could have typed in, I like it, but make it a little shorter and add a little humor. It would have done that. And so that is what we put in, and you saw what it put out. So how else could you use it? How about a Facebook ad? We took the exact same letter and entered in, write a Facebook ad to talk about the open house. You know, a letter's one thing, a flyer that you're going to pass around in the neighborhood. But a Facebook ad doing the same thing, you can't post that letter on Facebook. So we just said, hey, take the same information and create a Facebook ad. Do you notice it even put in the emojis that everybody uses? Dream home alert. Are you looking for the perfect combination of suburban peace and urban convenience? Check out this amazing 4-bedroom, 3-bath property with a luxurious master suite, rooftop garden, just 20 minutes from the city. It ends with DM me for more information or to schedule a private tour. Don't wait. Make this dream home yours today. That's pretty good. You know, as a former copywriter, this just amazes me what it's capable of doing. One of the other things we asked it to do was to write a Facebook ad targeting at millennial-aged first-time home buyers, showcasing a list of properties available under $425,000. So let me see. I think I have that. Yeah, I do. So let's see what it'll do. And bear in mind, this is live. You know, we're logged into ChatGPT. In fact, we're only using 3.4. We're not using 4. So write a Facebook ad targeting millennials, first-time home buyers, showcasing a list of properties available for under $450,000. So if you've pulled some properties, now you have the ad content to go with it. you can do this forever. Let me get back to our PowerPoint. There we go. So one of the other ways you can use it is social media posts. If you're like me and other people, you struggle doing this. It takes a lot of time to come up with content ideas. You can create video scripts, Instagram reels, come up with keywords for website content. There's a lot of things that you can use it for. And here's an example. We asked it to rewrite an Instagram script and make it more engaging. So basically the same thing, but we just had it start telling more. And, I have done in testing where I'll first off saying, I'm a male real estate agent with 10 years experience in such and such a city. Write me an article telling me about the benefits of living in this area. And then I've changed it to say, hey, I'm a female real estate agent and I'm new, but I have a lot of experience at, and I listed a couple of other things that I think, will be good reasons to use me as your agent. It wrote that out. So I hope you can see the real trick pony here is the ability to create a prompt that works. You can use ChatGPT, you can use the bot to write emails, team communications, create a list of tasks for your assistant, event listing presentations. If you've ever sat down to write an email and your mind goes blank, it's happened to me all the time. So you can use it to write subject lines for prospective homebuyers, sellers looking to relocate, to create an email to help buyers prepare for moving day. I think I missed one. Yeah. So we asked it to do that. Create me an email that I can send to buyers quickly. Hey, congratulations. We're about ready to close on your home. Wanted to give you a few tips on moving day. And here it is. Congratulations on your new home. As moving day approaches, it's important to start getting organized and preparing for the big day. Here are a few tips to help you get ready. Start packing early. Create a moving day schedule. Gather all of your important documents. Notify the necessary parties and set aside essentials. I could have easily said, hey, I don't want 5, I want 10. And I want you to take each paragraph and expand on it. Would have done that like that. Need an outline for a listing presentation. You can have one in about 10 seconds. So we asked it to write an outline for a professional real estate listing presentation. If you're new to real estate, not every company helps and provides coaching and material like other companies. Not all companies are created equal. If you don't have help in these things, we asked it to write the listing. There you go. How many words? Write an outline for a professional real estate listing presentation. Not much. And boom, it wrote it. Gave us 7 things that we need to do. It gave us a format to follow doing a presentation. I hope this is sparking some ideas for you on ways to use this. I think we're only scratching the surface here on all of the things that we've shown you. So how do you sign up for this amazing tool, right? ChatGPT is free. you're going to start seeing it available on your browsers. It's coming. I've already seen it and used it, like I said earlier. There is a paid subscription that's $20 a month. The difference between the two, you have access to GPT-4, and you always have access. And that's so, if you're using the free version, there are times when you'll get a message that says, sorry, we're full up. You'll have to come back when there's less users online right now. The $20 a month gets you in the door all the time, and you have access to GPT-4. So OpenAI is, I believe that was there, is it? Hang on. Yeah, what you want to do is go to openai.com. You want to log in or sign up if you don't already have an account. Once you complete the sign up process, you'll log in and see a dashboard that looks like this. On this, I have the dark mode showing. Same thing in the light mode. The only difference is I have light mode checked versus dark. When you first log in, you're going to see examples here, capabilities, limitations, always explanations. And down here below is where you enter your prompts. And that's pretty much how you get into ChatGPT. You just go in and request access, go through a small questionnaire, and you've got access. The most important thing I hope you've seen already is writing effective prompts is the key. That is the trick pony here. It's, what is it, the really old text saying, garbage in, garbage out? Kind of the same thing. If you don't ask good questions, don't pose your prompts correctly or accurately, you'll get less accurate information. Because this tool is analyzing what you're asking it and then searching through everything that it has and finding everything relative, then putting together a response. So what makes a great prompt? Well, where do you start? You ask ChatGPT, right? So we said, what are best practices in writing effective prompts for ChatGPT? Here's what it told us about writing best practices. Keep it concise. Use proper grammar and spelling. Although I'm a terrible typer. I've found that it ignores misspelling and it is very forgiving at use of grammar and spelling. Avoid ambiguity. I can never say that word. Avoid using ambiguous words or phrases that can have multiple interpretations. In other words, don't be vague. Specify context. Use, if the prompt requires specific background information, provided in the prompt itself. Use open-ended prompts, such as questions. Allow for a more natural and diverse response from the model. Be specific. The more detailed you can give, if you wanted to do something complex, you're going to have to put in some specifics. And then you want to test it. You don't want to just enter something and then boom, take the first example. There are times, plenty of times when that works. But there are times when you really need to refine it and drill down deeper in to get some real response, to test the response. A tip is to use what we call the act as hack, to specify that the bot should act as a tutor, a language coach, whatever it is, or act as or use, whether you say, use satire, be serious, use a little humor. That has a lot to do with it. It's something you really need to play with. So one of the things we did is we asked ChatGPT to act as a real estate agent, attempting to convince me to choose her as my real estate agent. Let's see if that's actually not it. Let me go back to live GPT. Not sure why it's doing that. There we go. So act as a real estate agent see what I mean? Attempting to convince me to use her as my real estate agent. Well, if I could spell act correctly, right? Told you I'm a terrible typer. Okay, I think I finally have that correct. Well, let's see what it does. Notice how fast it's spitting this out. So again, I'm going to kind of paraphrase it. As a real estate agent, I understand that choosing the right person to represent your interest in buying or selling a property is a crucial decision. Allow me to explain why I believe I'm the ideal real estate agent to assist you with your needs. Experience, client-centric approach, extensive network, effective communications, and market knowledge, negotiation skills, dedication, and availability. And then it closes with choosing the right real estate agent can make a significant difference in the success of your property transaction. With my experience, client-centric approach, extensive network, effective communications, market knowledge, negotiation skills, and dedication, I'm confident that I can exceed your expectations and deliver exceptional results. I would be honored to guide you through the real estate journey, through your real estate journey. You know, that might not be the exact letter you want. You might want it to make tweaks or changes, but can you see what it output from so little input here? Pretty impressive. I apologize for bouncing back between live and the presentation. I realized that no matter what we do in PowerPoint, we can't make it large enough for you to read a lot of times. So then we took the same, we just said, now, okay, now act as a real estate agent, attempting to convince me to choose her as my real estate agent, but make it a rap song. No, I'm not going to rap. Maybe if it was a country rock song, I could do that, but sorry. But read it. You know, is it perfect? No. Is it funny? Yes. So it gives you an idea, you know, of what you can have it do. I mean, it literally wrote verses, chorus, intro, outro. Wonder how many songwriters are going to be finishing their songs with ChatGPT, right? Is this tool the only tool out there? No, it's not. There are other ones. Jasper and Copy.ai are two of them. You may have already heard of them. Jasper, which was formerly known as Jarvis when they came out, they can't use that name. Marvel owns it. Marvel sued them immediately, and they had to change their name to Jasper. You can Google that, see Marvel for the lawsuit. Both Jasper and Copy.ai are the most popular prior to the release of ChatGPT because they were early users of that system and have really spent their time and effort creating prompts and ways to create better prompts. That's really the difference between the two. Great conversational AI tools that can be used for different purposes. Jasper's been around longer and has very specific use cases and prompt templates ready to go. ChatGPT does not have those yet, but it's still in beta testing. It's not a finished app yet. They're still working on it. They need users to make it better, and that's why they've opened it up. One of the other tools that you should make note of is addcreative.ai. It's artificial intelligence powered ad and social creative. So it is specifically made to create advertisement and social media content. And so again, they've gone to great lengths to focus on the prompts that will help you get there. Something else that everybody should bookmark is Futurepedia. It's the largest AI tools directory on the internet. And so anything related to AI is indexed, like Wikipedia, it's Futurepedia, and all the tools out there are indexed. And so you can use this to find more specific ways to use it. So what's next? What's coming up next? Whether you use WordPress, Facebook, Chrome, Edge, whatever tools you're using, you're going to start seeing plugins, add-ons, routines that are written to help you use this ChatGPT tool more effectively. So watch for those. If you mess with websites and use WordPress, there are a lot of WordPress plugins already out on the market. Just like I was saying earlier, that the Edge browser and the Chrome browser have extensions and plugins that are already created and active for that. My advice is tread lightly there. I don't think a lot of them are really ready for prime time yet. They're getting there, but they're not there yet. AI is changing the way we are and will create content. Tools like ChatGPT and others can definitely help you save time, be more effective, and save money. But with the rise of AI, our own voice and empathy is becoming more important. You can dictate to it how it responds and the tone that it's using. And that's when you get, it's just like anything. If you're going to learn to surf, get a board and paddle out. If you're going to learn to ride a bike, you can't read a book on it. ChatGPT, the same thing. Get it, use it, try it, beat it up till you understand how to use it. We've had great fun using it, and we're just scratching the surface of it. Couple of things to always remember using ChatGPT. Your prompts are the most important thing and what you do with them. You need to audit the content, add your own voice. The output won't always be perfect. You got to remember that. You may have to do 3 or 4 run-throughs on it to get what you want. And, like I was just kind of alluding to a minute ago, get started, practice, test, repeat. You will get better at it. This is a tool you're not going to be able to get away from. It's like the cell phone. It's like email. It's like text. It's like the internet. It's like the PC. This is going to be something that is going to be with us for a while. And those that learn how to use it can benefit and profit from it whether it's just saving you time on things you don't like to do or would rather be doing something else, but you have to do that has to do with content, ChatGPT is going to get you there. This is one of the documents we're giving away. Again, if you would like a recording of this workshop, you would like some of the material that we're going to push out with that recording, ways to help you understand to use prompts better, specifically for real estate. One we don't have up here, but we created, were 20 idea starters for real estate agents to find new home buyers, and then 20 prompts to create interest with home sellers. You know, you're either listing or you're selling. Maybe you're doing both. Again, if you want those, put your name and email in chat. We'll make sure you get this material. Anybody have any questions about anything we've covered? Any comments? Let me check here in chat. You can't just open your mic and say something too. If you have a question or a comment, you don't have to use. Let me get down here. Okay, doesn't look like anybody has any. I wanted to show you all one or two other quick things that we did. We still have a few minutes. We always keep these workshops to an hour or less. We understand you're taking your valuable time to communicate and spend time with us and learn things. So we always guarantee we're not going to say it's an hour, then we go into 2.5 hours and you keep looking at your watch like I got to go. We always do an hour or less. Let me see, let's make sure those chats aren't questions. Just a good presentation. Thank you so much. We're not quite done. I wanted to show you one other thing that we did to show you how technical you can get with ChatGPT. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, here it is. So, no, I just lost it again. There it is, renovation calculator. So this is really technical, and it is, let me get to the top here, if I can grab it. It's not letting me grab it. Just spin it up. There we go. So this is really technical. I don't know if any of you write code or write website code or JavaScript, if you've heard of it. It's what goes on in the background to make things show on websites for you. And I just input this simple thing: create a calculator for renovation loans for websites using JavaScript and HTML. The calculator is like a HELOC with a fixed rate. Payments are interest only, calculated daily on loan balance. The loan amount is 75% of the after repair value. There are 3 loan disbursements, one at purchase and closing, 80% of the purchase price. The second one is 50% of the renovation cost. The third one is the remaining 50%. It's interest only, show 30 days and daily input fields. And so what it did was it generated first the HTML for the web page, and then it generated the JavaScript. I didn't tell it how to write code. I just told it what I wanted it to do and what code I wanted it to use. Think about that. I had to go through 4 or 5 versions of this to get the calculator. And it works. It does exactly what I wanted it to do. I want to make more changes to make it better. But to have a coder do this kind of work for me would cost me hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. in probably a couple of weeks of going back and forth with them, giving them, oh, no, this isn't right, do this, and waiting a couple of days. I did this whole thing in 20 minutes. Do I write code? Yeah, I do. I'm a closet geek. I admit it. I've been into computers and technology all my life. Do I understand the code written? Yes, I do. Am I a good code writer? No, I'm not. I make too many typos and errors. This wrote impeccable script first time. Unbelievable. So you can see it's not just for tell me what makes a good real estate agent, write a property description. You can do very technical things with ChatGPT. Again, this took me, I did the whole thing, I don't know, maybe an hour of my work and time. It would have taken me weeks and hundreds of dollars to get this same thing using a coder to do this for me. So I thought that was pretty amazing. We just did that last week and was just knocked out of how well it did it. Our workshops that we do, this is a partial list of them. We do try to do a couple a month. They're always free. They're always full of usable content, no matter what you do in real estate. Our workshops are designed to help you move forward. Reels for real estate, the new Google business profile. One of the most important things on the internet that most people do not use is their Google business profile. The next generation of home buyers. Video marketing for real estate, database marketing. Those are just a few of the workshops that we do. Our next one coming up June 20th is Embracing the Shift. How to help buyers and sellers navigate a changing real estate market. And man, it's changing, right? It's not like it was a year ago, not like it was 2 years ago. I've been doing this for decades. I haven't seen it like this. This industry is always changing. We've seen some crazy changes come up. Clients are looking to us as real estate professionals, no matter what part we're doing in the transaction, to help them understand what's going on today and how to participate and succeed in today's market. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Those terms aren't available. Those programs aren't available. This is a really good workshop. If you're interested, just hit that QR code and it'll take you to the registration page to sign up for it. One of the things we're going to cover in this are what we think are some of the best concession requests for buyers and sellers and agents in today's market. And we'll talk extensively about that and how to present. Look, concessions are coming. A lot of markets are still hanging on where there's a lot of multiple offers on property, but little by little, it is changing from an intense seller's market to becoming a neutral market. And that change, there are a lot of people in the industry and both buyers and sellers that have never seen a market like this. They need help. They need assurance. They need professionals like us giving, discounting the rumors and the BS that you hear, and walking them through what's going on today and how to succeed. That's what this workshop does. If you want to participate, we'd love to have you join us. Just hit that QR code. That'll take you to the registration page. I want to thank you for participating. If you'd like to learn more about Radar Mortgage, whether again, what we focus on, self-employed home buyers and investment property financing. We have fix and flip, ground up construction, renovation loans, 30, 40-year financing for rental property with interest only. If you're interested in talking to us about that or any of our workshops, that QR code will take you to our online scheduler. We'd love to talk to you. I am going to leave these things up for a while. Both the QR code for Embracing the Shift and how to reach us if you'd like to talk. I want to thank you for joining us. We're going to end this less than an hour like we always promise, right? I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope you now, if you've never used ChatGPT before, I hope now we've given you the incentive to jump in and get your feet wet. My name is Lee Walsh for our sponsor, Radar Mortgage. I appreciate your time. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much.